Good morning. Welcome to OJIS with IES Academy. We are discussing MCQs based on daily current affairs. These are the 10 topics which we will cover today. Because these are MCQs, at least try and solve 7 out of 10. Question number 1. It is in reference to negative list of defense. And the correct answer here is B, which is the embargo on imports will be progressively implemented between 2020 to 2024. So, the Ministry of Defense has recently announced a negative list of 101 items consisting military weapon system to stop their importing. ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है क्योंकि जो ये 101 आइटम की लिस्ट आई है हम इन आइटम्स को बाहर से इंपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे. ये हमारे लिए अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी कैसे है क्योंकि अब जो हमारा डोमेस्टिक मैन्युफैक्चरर्स होंगे वो इन लिस्ट के हिसाब से अपना सामान को मैन्युफैक्चर कर सकते हैं और अपना टेंडर गवर्नमेंट में डाल सकते हैं, सरकार में डाल सकते हैं. इस लिस्ट में क्या क्या है? इस लिस्ट में वेसल्स हैं, पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल वेसल्स हैं, लाइट ट्रांसपोर्ट एयरक्राफ्ट, GSAT 6 terminals, radars, unmanned aerial vehicles, assault rifles, आर्टिलरी गन्स, बुलेट प्रूफ जैकेट्स, मिसाइल डिस्ट्रॉयर्स और भी बहुत सारे आइटम्स हैं. ये एम्बार्गो ऑन इम्पोर्ट्स विल बी प्रोग्रेसिवली इम्प्लीमेंटेड बिटवीन 2020 टू 2024. गवर्नमेंट ने ये भी डिसाइड किया है कि कोई भी गवर्नमेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट 200 करोड़ से जो ऊपर रहेगा वो किसी भी फॉरेन कंपनी को नहीं दिया जाएगा. वो टेंडर प्रोसेस में पार्टिसिपेट ही नहीं कर सकती हैं. इट प्रेजेंट्स एन एक्सीलेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर द डोमेस्टिक मैन्युफैक्चरर्स, चाहे वो प्राइवेट हो चाहे वो डिफेंस पब्लिक सेक्टर अंडरटेकिंग हो. नाउ लेट्स टर्न टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 विच इज रिगार्डिंग QIM, क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट, एंड द करेक्ट ऑप्शन हियर इज D, which means that both the options are correct. False. So the immediate cause of QIM was the failure of the August offer and the non-violent movement was suppressed by the British. So both the options are wrong. Basically, this QIM, Quit India movement, was started in August 8, 1942. So Mahatma Gandhi addressed people from Mumbai's Gowalia Tank Maidan on August 8, 1942. He gave the clarion call of do or die, and the Quit India movement was officially announced then. Immediate cause of the movement was the failure of the Cripps mission. The mission was led by Sir Stafford Cripps, who arrived in India in March 1942 to seek cooperation in the World War II, but offered India a dominant status and had a provision of the partition of India. It was a violent people's movement which was ultimately suppressed by the British. People were shot, jailed, lathi charged, villages were burnt, and enormous fines were imposed. Why we are talking about it? Because recently we observed 78th anniversary of Quit India movement on 8th August 2020. Now let's turn to question number 3, which is in reference to Loya Jirga, and the correct option here is A. It is a highly respected traditional consultative body of Afghanistan. So, अफगानिस्तान ने रिसेंटली 3 दिन का लोया जिरगा डिसाइड किया है ऑन फ्रीइंग अबाउट 400 तालिबान फाइटर्स कन्विक्टेड फॉर सीरियस क्राइम जैसे कि मर्डर, एब्डक्शन. लोया जिरगा जो है वो एक बहुत ही रिस्पेक्टेड ट्रेडिशनल कंसल्टेटिव बॉडी है अफगानिस्तान में. एट द टाइम्स ऑफ इट वॉज कन्वीन्ड एट द टाइम्स ऑफ नेशनल क्राइसिस और टू सेटल नेशनल इशूज़. तो ये तब बनाया गया था जब हमें अपने नेशनल क्राइसिस या नेशनल इश्यूज़ को सेटल करने थे. इट इज़ नॉट एन ऑफिशियल डिसीजन मेकिंग बॉडी एंड इट्स डिसीजंस आर नॉट लीगली बाइंडिंग बट कंसिडर्ड द हाईएस्ट एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ द अफगान पीपल. क्योंकि ये हमारा कोई ऑफिशियल डिसीजन मेकिंग बॉडी नहीं है लेकिन स्टिल क्योंकि ये एक बहुत ही रिस्पेक्टेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है इसलिए जो भी ये कहता है इसको अफगान के लोग बहुत ज़्यादा मानते हैं. इसके जो डिसीजंस होते हैं वो ऑलमोस्ट फाइनल से ही दिखते हैं as the president and parliament respects the ruling. So Loya Jirga, with more than 3,000 representatives, has approved the release of 400 crore Talibani prisoners. 400 हार्डकोर तालिबानी प्रिजनर्स. हार्डकोर तालिबानी प्रिजनर्स का क्या मतलब हुआ कि जो बिल्कुल ही जिन्होंने मर्डर किए थे, एब्डक्शंस किए थे, जिनके ऊपर बहुत बड़े बड़े चार्जेस हैं, उन लोगों को छोड़ने का इन लोगों ने सोचा है. किस लिए? क्योंकि ये लोग पीस टॉक अपना करना चाहते हैं टू एंड मोर देन 19 ईयर लॉन्ग वॉर इन दी कंट्री. जो इनका 19 साल से लंबा वॉर चल रहा है उसको ख़त्म करने के लिए इन लोगों ने ये डिसीजन लिया है. नाउ लेट्स टर्न टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. which is Kavkaz 20, which is a strategic command post exercise, will be conducted in which of the following countries? And the correct option here is C, Russia. So, India is also taking part in the Russian Kavkaz 2020 strategic command post exercise proposed in September. ये ट्राई सर्विस कंटिजेंट है. ट्राई सर्विस क्यों बोलते हैं? क्योंकि इसमें आर्मी, एयरफोर्स और नेवी तीनों ही आ जाएंगे. तीनों ही पार्ट लेंगे इस एक्सरसाइज में, जो कि अस्तरखान सदर्न रशिया में होने के लिए अभी तक प्लान्ड है. इट इज़ एम्ड एट असेसिंग द एबिलिटी ऑफ द आर्म्ड फोर्सेस टू इंश्योर मिलिट्री सिक्योरिटी. जो इन्वाइटीज़ हैं एक्सरसाइज के लिए, उसमें चाइना, पाकिस्तान, ईरान, तुर्की, अपार्ट फ्रॉम अदर मेंबर स्टेट्स ऑफ शंघाई कॉरपोरेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन SCO भी इंक्लूडेड हैं. Now let's turn to our next question, which is question number 5. It is regarding Matharan, an eco-sensitive region, which was recently in news as well. Which of the following option is correct? And the correct option here is B, which is Maharashtra. So Matharan is a hill station, जो कि मुंबई महाराष्ट्र के पास है. ये एक इको सेंसिटिव रीजन है जो कि वेस्टर्न घाट्स रेंज में पड़ता है. साइंटिस्ट ने ये पाया है कि वहाँ पे 140 रेयर स्पीसीज़ हैं बटरफ्लाइज की, जिसमें 77 न्यू स्पीसीज़ है मथुरान में. सो बटरफ्लाइज आर द इंडिकेटर स्पीसीज ऑफ अ हेल्दी एनवायरनमेंट एंड इकोसिस्टम, एंड दैट इज़ वाई वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट. लेट्स टर्न टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, which is consider the following statement regarding recent study on human droplets dispersion after being ejected. And the correct option here is D, which is all the given statements are correct. So, as we said that all the given statements are correct, the researchers said the study provides a general framework to understand the droplet dispersion. They provide formulas to predict when droplets will have short ranges. What exactly the correct options were? It stresses the importance of different droplets behavior and their different dispersion mechanism based on size. It also says that it has revealed gaps in knowledge about the physics of transmission. A person emits droplets of various sizes that don't necessarily follow the airflow, and simple formulas can be used to determine a droplet's maximum range. Now let's turn to our next question, which is question number 7. It is regarding tabletop runway, was recently in news as well. Which of the following option is incorrect? And the incorrect option here is C. Kozhikode and Mangalore are the only airport built on tabletops in India. It is incorrect because in addition to the airports of Kozhikode and Mangalore, the Lengpui Airport, Pangyong Airport in Sikkim and Simla and Kullu in Himachal Pradesh are built on tabletops. और जो tabletops हैं outside India include Paro in Bhutan and Kathmandu in Nepal. That is why it was the incorrect option. So, Air India Express operated Boeing 737-800 aircraft recently overshot Kozhikode Airport's runway, a tabletop runway like Mangalore's, and fell 35 feet down a slope. Poor weather at Kozhikode Airport at the time the Air India Express plane was attempting to land could have worsened the situation. A runway that is subjected to a downpour causes a layer of water to form over the surface that reduces the friction and causes the plane to skid if the brakes are applied. Without full brakes at the crew's disposal, stopping the aircraft in time becomes even more difficult for the pilots. Delhi's runway 2911 is the longest in the country at 4430 meters. Note this point that Delhi's runway is the longest in the country. Okay, so now let's turn to our next question, which is question number 7. Recently, new loan structuring scheme was in news. Which of the following statement is correct? And the correct option here is B, which is only those companies and individuals whose loans account are in default for not more than 30 days as on March 1, 2020 are eligible for one-time restructuring. So, statement 1 is incorrect because in its monetary policy review, RBI gave the green signal to a loan restructuring scheme for stressed borrowers, not the central government. Okay, so a special window providing one-time loan restructuring to companies and individuals. It will provide relief specifically to those impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Companies that were already in default for more than 30 days as on March 1, however, cannot avail this facility. Industry sources said this could affect revival plans of companies that were about to regain profitability but got hit when the lockdown was imposed. Alright, so our next question is, the term Aditya frequently remains in news. What does it stand for? And the correct option here is A. India's first solar powered ferry. So, as we said that the correct option is A, Aditya, which was India's first solar powered ferry, was commenced operation in 2017 in Kerala's Vembanan backwaters. It has won the prestigious Gustave Trouve Award also for the excellence in electric boats and boating. The awards handed out for the first time is the world's only such honor given to individuals and companies building and innovating in state of the art electric boats. It is a great honor for us. It was instituted this year in honor of Frenchman Gustave Trouve for his groundbreaking work in mobility based on electric transport, moving away from conventional fossil fuels. Back in 1881, he invented the world's first outboard motor, connecting it to a rechargeable battery to sail a boat down the Seine River in silence. Let's turn to our last question, which is Lengpui Airport is situated in which of the following Indian state? And the correct option here is D, Mizoram. So you can see here in the map as well. Lengpui Airport is a domestic airport in Azawal, which is in Mizoram, India. Just below Manipur is Aizawl. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. You can contact us at the given information.